out a loaf of bread and get ready for Sandwich King.
Hello, I am the Sandwich King, and am I glad to see you. I've got bread all over the place today for today's special, the classic peanut butter sandwich. But first, let me introduce to you my guest special today, my nephew Kyle. It's his first time on television, so don't scare him.
Well, my mom said I had to be here, so...
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
I said I'm glad to be here.
Are you mic'd up?
Yeah, I got it.
Just speak up. You always seem to mumble when you're around me.
Well, maybe if you didn't shove sandwiches in my face.
Anyway, all right, so today we are going to make the most delicious, scrumptious, scrumdiddly-umptious, godly peanut butter jelly sandwich in the world, my way. But first, you gotta know about the history of the art of making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. The name Paul Baron Jenkins might come to mind when you think of the history of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich, but the truth is he didn't do dilly shit. The truth is that Harriet Tubman is the one who invented the peanut butter and jelly sandwich when she was feeding them to the slaves escaping to the north through the Underground Railroad. So, how did she do this? She took a piece of bread, white bread, not my favorite, and then she took another piece of bread. On one piece, she put peanut butter, and on the other piece, she put jelly. Then, she put them together, and boom! A delectable, simple snacky poo. The Harriet Tubman classic. But let's get serious now. This little sandwich has no chance with what I'm about to show you.
You know, if I wanted a history lesson, I would have stayed in school.
Good. Well, it's time to make my version of the PB&J sandwich. The key is to get as much bread as possible so you have some choices. I use white, wheat, or cinnamon raisin. And does this bread remind me of my mother's thigh flesh.
Did you just lick the bread?
Grandma used to lick my bread before she made my sandwiches. It's, it's one of those things that, like, it brings out the love and tenderness that you can only get from your grandmother. Let's keep it moving onto our spreads. We'll start with the peanut butter. First, you need to start with peanut butter. And you need to spread as much of it as possible onto the bread. Kind of like this. See that? You know, this scent reminds me of the first dog I had. This may get messy, but you have to get down and dirty with your sandwich to make it fun. It's all about the flesh on peanut butter experience that makes the flavor explode. Now, good quality PB, chunky. End of story. Now onto the jelly. Okay.
Jelly.
Now, you have all these types of jellies, and you need to get as much jelly on your hands as possible. You gotta get as much of the jelly onto the bread as possible, and I mean all four corners. You gotta coat it. Just like this. Now, don't feel shy to get intimate with the texture of the jelly. It's important because it, again, brings out the really potent and powerful flavor of the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So how do you know that you spread enough jelly? You don't. It's just like anything else in life. You just gotta trust the raw, burning instinct of the Sandwich King.
All right, this looks done now. Can I have it?
No! Do not interrupt the sacred, heavenly aura of the cooking, Kyle. This is not like the TV dinners that your mom fed you as a child. Now, his mother's a bitch, but it's okay. It'll be all right. Okay. So we take one piece, move this one over, and very gently place it on its counterpart, and voila! A peanut butter and jelly sandwich made to perfection. What's the matter, Kyle? A little too real for you? There you go, boy. Oh, you want more now, huh?
So good.
Isn't it? All right.
Oh.
Let's see how others feel about the sandwich. Excuse me.
Yes?
Would you eat my sandwich?
No. Thank you.
No, hold on, please. Let me explain. I'm the Sandwich King. I have a TV show and everything, and no one says no to my sandwiches.
I think I just did. I mean, I've never heard of you.
Well, it's just a sandwich, just one bite.
That's all right. Thank
It's
you.
a simple
Have
peanut
nice
butter
day.
and jelly sandwich, ma'am.
I'm sure it is.
Oh, it's gonna change your life forever, though. Just one bite.
No, that's really okay.
No, really, it's perfect. You're gonna enjoy it. I promise you. Just one bite.
Okay, now can. Oh my God, that's good. Holy shit.
This is so good.
Oh my God.
Careful.
Oh my God.
Big meal time.
Make love to me.
Thank you, Sandwich King.
No problem.
So good.
Sandwich King. I'm Sarah.
Pleasure. Glad you enjoyed it.
All right, well, call me.
There we have it. Join me next week for my spin on sushi. That's a sandwich, right? So I take rice and I mix a fresh leather boot straight out of the river, pulled there last Tuesday. Don't worry, it's been frozen. And I roll it up with the rice. Will it be delicious? Find out next week on Sandwich King. See you next week, folks.
Sandwich King.